The kids will ask me if I'm like interrupting them when they're trying to silently work. Did you take your medicine today?
Oh,
now that's funny.
They know.
I love them. Like 6th graders trying to vape. We caught one of them with a vape.
God.
And he said it was a toy vape. And I said, they only make toys for things they want kids to play with. And they don't realize it's freaking nicotine. I'm like, one of the kids was like, wow, I don't need to vape. I drink air. My classroom, some days, it's a revolving door.
You call for a kid that's not even in my class.
Yeah.
I hate when they do that. I'm like,
I promise you, 7 out of the 10 times, it's not even a kid that's in my class. The only interruption I do like, though, is when my teacher bestie come by.
Oh, yes. Now, see, I'm terrible because I eat my lunch and I order.
Every time he would walk by her, he would tap her, whatever. And I could just see she was getting there, right? She walked by, on the back of his neck. I turned around.
And his boy had told his boy he was going to get him. Y'all, he went to the classroom, knocked on the door like he had a pass or something to get his student. There was 2 or 3 of them, jumped the boy in class.
Hey, best friends. Welcome to this week's episode of Teachers Off Duty. If you do not know me, I'm Honest Teacher Vibes or Honest Teacher Vibe BZ. I don't know why I keep saying that. I don't. It irritated Anna and them yesterday. They're like, ugh. But it was like, it gave them the ick.
It's okay.
It gave them the ick. I'm joined by my 2 lovely co-hosts again. Tell the people who you are.
Miss L, Miss Lattimore on all platforms. Just find it. It's there.
Just find me.
Shelby _ that's me, 2 E's, teaching _ with Miss L.
She said I'm so famous that you can just find me if you type in Miss.
Miss Lattimore, it'll pop up.
Type in Miss L, it'll pop up.
It'll pop up.
It'll be there.
Because if you type in
and I have red hair, so it's like you can tell if it's me.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
So funny. Well, I'm Leslie Robb, Miss Robb, very simple. Leslie Robb Comedy on all platforms, except Facebook, you got to add an S. But anyway, still you can find it under Leslie Robb Comedy.
Everybody got to change their name. Oh, see, amateurs.
Yes. It's terrible. It's terrible.
Yeah.
As long as I don't get hacked, they can do whatever they want.
I can't remember where I was. Oh, I was on the train. I was on the train getting at the airport or whatever in Dallas. And this man comes up and he goes, are you Leslie Robb? From
To you?
Yeah.
Oh.
And I
was just about to tell you something. That's
I want to say, sir, all black people don't look alike.
No, but listen, 2 days ago, I was going to tell you.
You get the same
Oh my gosh. No, 2 days ago, I was in Pittsburgh for a show. We're sitting, me and my friends went to dinner after. Y'all, I'm sitting at the table, a table over this older dude. He's like, is that Brianna? Brianna. I was like, I'm not Brianna.
By my government?
Yeah, Brianna. I was like, he's like, is that Brianna from Board Teachers? And I was like, nope. And my friend goes, there's Leslie Robb. He goes, same thing. I was like, no.
Oh, yo, mama is a
Same thing.
He's like, it's both of them. But it's 2 of them. So it's the same thing.
He was trying to say.
No. Same thing. Like, he's like,
I took it the way you
redact
took
the
it.
statement that your mom is a
he
hoe.
was saying same thing. Like, oh yeah, like both from Board Teachers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's like, I'll take either or.
Oh, okay. That's not how I took it.
I
took it that way.
Because my friends were like, but yeah, no. But he was like, no, like both from Board Teachers.
Oh, okay.
He was a band teacher.
I'm sorry, sir, if you watching this, because I was ready to scratch.
I didn't even mean it that way.
But it was just funny though, because he was like, "Can I take a picture with you?" And I was like, "Yeah."
Probably tagged the wrong person.
But I was about to post it. See, you took the words out of my mouth. I was like, "But just remember,
right.
it's not Brianna. It's Leslie Robb."
Yeah.
Which is crazy because I always introduce myself as Honest Teacher Vibe. So most of the people that it's always somebody who's been following me for a long time.
I was gonna say he's probably been following me from the beginning. Yeah, and then the lady last night came to me.
He was an OG.
The lady from last night came to me and she's like, well, yeah, we always mistake you and Brianna.
No, it happens all the time.
Yeah.
Like with people literally think, I'm like, y'all, all black people do not
look alike.
And now we both have straight hair.
I know.
No, we
Y'all
both
just
have braids.
You're morphing.
It's morphing. No, okay.
I'm gonna be the Pink Ranger. You can be the yellow one.
I was about to say yellow. Shelby's judging us.
Yeah. You saw it in real time.
Okay,
you saw it in real time.
Here's a test.
Okay.
Do you go to Disney?
I feel like we've had this conversation.
Right.
Do you not go to Disney?
Okay, let me explain.
Stop it right
Let
now.
me explain.
I'm obsessed.
Let me explain. As a child, I have very flat feet.
So like, my feet are like...
But let me explain.
Okay.
As a child, my mother is a walker. She's Brooklyn raised. Okay. So like she's a walker.
Oh yeah.
So my mom did not know I had flat feet until like middle school. So I was dragged through the trenches. I mean, ankles like this, back hurt. And my mom just thought like I just didn't want to walk. So I don't want to say tragedy or trauma behind it, but I just knew. I never even took vacations places where I knew like I'd be walking for long. Like I never wanted to take vacations to Europe and things like that because I was like, nah, I'm not walking for long. Everywhere. So as like when I got out of college and I started taking solo trips and stuff like that, I was like, nah. And then once this started, social media, I'm like, oh no. You want to know? Yeah, and then when you're too deep, I don't want to leave kids to go and be around more kids.
Yeah.
I love
and there's a certain annoyance. But there's a certain annoyance. But you
Bree got me on it though. Like,
have you been to Magic Kingdom before?
No.
But you have to do the Bree experience. There's a huge difference. Like,
but I can't be around kids that I can't.
Not at all. There's just many adults.
But tell me that you don't see kids out in public doing something and you just want to, you know, like,
yeah, but they don't be doing nothing at Disney but having a time of their lives.
But sometimes that you gotta reel that in a little bit.
You just gotta go to Disney.
But Shelby, seriously, it's so different. And you got girls like who will go girl trips, no kids, leave the kids at home.
Yeah, I got girls.
And go to
don't
Disney.
take the kids with you. They be messing up the.
Yeah, they ruin it. They ruin it.
Mess it up.
The kids ruin it.
I'm like, I came to see Woody from Toy Story. Get out the way.
Get out the way, kid.
This picture is for me.
I'm obsessed with Disney.
I've seen the drinking around Epcot. I've seen like the girlies.
I'm going to Magic Kingdom.
I did that one time. I will never do that again. It's a waste of my time. And now I only go to Magic Kingdom.
I only go to Magic Kingdom.
And I'll just go on a random time. Like, I literally, it'll be like, it's the weekend, I'm out.
We're Magic Kingdom
I've seen the girlies dress up as the different princesses.
We don't do
that. I thought that was Disney ears.
Yeah, they do the ears. But no, I don't know. I'm scared. I'm scared my feet gonna ruin it.
Here's the thing. Your feet hurt real bad, but they're happy feet.
It's so good.
But they're
happy feet. And I have super flat feet. Like, I have no arch.
So what shoes you wear?
I wear Brooks.
Well, I have Hokas now.
Okay.
Oh, do you like them?
Mm-hmm. I like
should try Hokas.
Yeah,
my sister loves Hokas.
Hokas are what's up.
I might have to try them.
So at Disney, this is what you do when you go. You get your ears, you get your Loungefly bag.
Tell her, friend.
Okay, and maybe
a what?
Maybe
a what bag?
Have you not seen the cute little Loungefly bag?
Oh my God, they're the best.
Okay, let me find one of my TikToks that has them in the background.
They're the best.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Oh, you are for real. Okay.
Imagine me being like, oh no, I can't come to work tomorrow. Me and Leslie are going to Disney.
Oh my gosh, I would totally do it. That's literally how obsessed. I love me.
We may or may not have called out of work before to go to Disney when we did the podcast.
Everybody here.
It was a while ago, so it's fine.
It's happening.
It don't even count
when they don't come to work.
What is it when something
it's
like
the flights, they're delayed.
Past, like the time frame is
yeah.
We're past the whatever the word is.
Yes.
Like we're past the accountability stage.
Yeah,
we're past it.
But y'all gonna go again.
Jeopardy or something like that.
Y'all gonna go again.
Yeah, it's what's up.
No, I would
it's okay.
live at
just
Disney.
Let me know. I'll call out too.
She's not gonna go with us.
Listen, if I go with people who know how to maneuver,
do not play with me because I would be like, let's go to Disney.
If y'all know how to maneuver,
we do, but it's because Vinny, Mr. Thomas English, he was the one that taught us how. Without him, I wouldn't.
Well, and then Bree taught me.
Yeah,
because I was like anti-Disney.
It sounds like because the torch needs to be passed to one other person.
You would have so much fun.
We would.
And I'm a big Disney lover.
Listen, you would be so cute. You probably would be a Disney adult that would dress up.
Yeah,
I 100% would.
But you would love it. Seriously.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyway.
Okay. Did I
Talk about the tour.
Yeah, no, we didn't even bring it up yet.
No, talk about the dates.
And you can do one of the transitions too.
Don't do it. I'm sorry.
And you know what else is the happiest place on earth? The teachers comedy
tour.
Nah.
Yeah, that was a good one.
We are only. My bad. Disney just done took me out. I'm sorry.
Yeah, y'all got distracted.
Man, we didn't never get to go nowhere like that when we was kids, baby. We was excited.
For real.
So we're 2 weeks away from the all new Bored Teachers Is It Friday Yet comedy tour. Brand new material, brand new jokes, brand new show. It's gonna be amazing. Spring 2026. The tickets are on sale now and they're going like hot. cakes. Okay, the hot cakes with the crispy edges. When you pour the syrup on there, the edges still crispy. Anyway, I think my ADHD medicine's wearing off.
You taking it?
The first shows are in Florida, January 16th, Fort Pierce, Avon Park, Jacksonville, and Tampa. Then in January, we'll be in Fort Pierce, Florida, Avon Park, Jacksonville, Tampa, Florida, Macon, Georgia, Spartanburg, South Carolina, Charlotte, North Carolina,
704 Queen City.
Period.
Throw up the foes.
And then we'll be in Greensboro, North Carolina, El Paso, Texas, Midland, Texas, Lubbock, Texas. And then February, we're in Amarillo, Texas, Portland, Maine, Orano, Maine, Lowell, Massachusetts, Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, Evans, Georgia, hot Georgia, Savannah, Georgia, San Luis Obispo, California. That's a good I'm cornbread country, tater tot country. Santa Barbara, California, Los Angeles, California, San Diego, California. And then in March, we'll be in Wyoming, Colorado, Kentucky, Indiana, Ohio, Pennsylvania. Okay. Go to boardteachers.com/comedy-tour to see if your city is on the list. Get them tickets, man.
Because and if it's not on the list, we'll put it on the list.
Send them a,
there's a little link down there where you can add your city.
Slide into them DMs and be like, so y'all don't like our, don't like our city. Yeah, we in your city.
You gotta pull up. I'm in your town.
For real.
And then check out teacherspeakers.com. You can book any of us to come and do a professional development, speak at one of your conferences. We actually love speaking at the conferences. I love it's fun. It's fun. I was a little nervous at first. I didn't think my PowerPoint was good.
Yeah, but then you nailed it.
I perfected it. I had to switch from my comedian self to my conference. So a little struggle at first, but I said, okay, we outside. Yeah. So you can book any one of us. You got to go to teacherspeakers.com. We also will come and do a private comedy tour, so we can do your conference in the morning, your comedy show at night, man.
Yeah,
we outside. It's so fun.
I like it.
It's so fun. It's so great.
That's how great it is.
The toss.
You know what's going to also be great?
What?
I don't know why I said also.
Because it's definitely not great.
It's not great. It's not great
at all.
I'm sorry. Our podcast producer just looked at me like, throw another sheet of paper on this floor and you're picking it up yourself. So we're going to talk about classroom interruptions.
Yes.
Your interruptions are probably a lot from your kids.
Yes, but I think because we automatically assume, I don't know about y'all, but the interruptions are always the kids. Sometimes I'm the interruption.
Shots fired.
Gonna lie. And then sometimes it's the worst when the second I do it, I regret it, and I'm like,
it's too late now. It's too late.
But it's like it'll be silent. Everybody's working, and I'll just be like picking at my nails, waiting for the timer to go off. I'll be like, "What color y'all think I should do next?" Like, and then it's how the house and then I'm like, "Dang! Like, why am I just dude?" Like, or it just be silent, and I'm like, "Well, the camera's right there." I'm like, "Y'all look! I just got a fresh set." I'm like, oh, it's me. Sometimes I'm the worst.
The kids will ask me if I'm like interrupting them when they're trying to silently work. Did you take your medicine today?
Oh,
now that's funny.
They know.
I love them.
And they can tell. Okay, be honest. Does anyone else feel personally attacked by January? Like your body is tired, your routine is gone, and your willpower left the building sometime around December 14th? Well, that's why I want to talk to you about Prolon's 5-day fasting mimicking diet, because it's honestly one of the least teacher chaotic ways that have been found to reset after the holidays. Every new year, we say the same things. I'm going to eat better. I'm going to lose the holiday weight. I'm going to get my energy back. And then January happens. Well, Prolon gives you a real plan and not just vibes and good intentions. It's a science-backed plant-based nutrition program that nourishes your body while keeping it in a fasting state so you get the benefits of fasting without feeling miserable. It was developed with USC's Longevity Institute and backed by top U.S. medical centers and works at the cellular level to support fat-focused weight loss, energy, focus, and even skin appearance. Yes, glowing teacher skin. We love that for us. And my favorite part is that everything is prepackaged. 5 boxes, 5 days, labeled by day, no planning, no math, no decision fatigue, which is exactly what my brain needs after the holidays. And here's the wild part. 3 consecutive cycles of Prolon have been shown to reduce biological age by an average of 2.5 years and waist circumference by 1.5 inches. I don't know about you, but I'll take any system that does that work for me. We should all use this. Just in time for the new year, Prolon is offering Teachers Off Duty listeners 15% off their 5-day nutrition program for your post-holiday glow-up when you go to prolonlife.com/TOD. That's PROLON life.com/TOD for 15% off. prolonlife.com/TOD.
This is the thing I love about my middle schooler. They were straight up. One of them was like, Miss Richardson, please don't take your medicine because we want to have fun. It's going to be so fun.
No, sometimes by the end of the year, my kids morph too much into me to where I'm like, I gotta shut up. Like, I just have to stop talking because it's like too many of me and I talk too much. And then when there's like 8 bodies by me,
I'm overstimulated.
And they're right here.
I'm like, please stop.
I'm like, you're right
I did
yourself.
I did it, and I talk too much. I share too much sometimes, but I think
we all do. And I know that sounds weird, but I've heard that over and over again amongst teachers, like, oh, my kids know too much, or my kids, I'm probably a little too close to my kids.
Yeah.
But it's not, I don't think that's the right wording. I honestly just think it's not an inappropriate situation.
No, it's not.
It's just a form of bonding. It's like, just like that, the auntie who you like probably know a little too much about. You know what I mean? Yeah. Who has your best interest at heart.
No, I would agree with that because, I mean, also when you're too distant and there are educators or teachers who the kids don't know nothing about them, their relationships with their kids, you can tell
they don't like them.
In their behavior management or their class management that it's not.
Yeah. What's crazy is it doesn't even have to be like any deep information.
No, it doesn't.
It can be, I took my dog to the groomers and they messed up my dog's haircut.
My mom took my dog to the groomer. You know what I mean? Like,
the simplest thing to where
and
like
they said, count your days, Petco, because you messed up my dog haircut.
Oh my gosh. Memes? Okay, sorry. Sideline. One of my friends showed me a before and after of her dog. And it's like those golden doodles that have to be like combed.
Oh yeah.
But if you don't comb with it's like a metal comb, because my dad has a golden doodle.
Yeah.
If you don't comb to the skin of them dogs, they gotta shave them basically and start over.
Yeah.
It's basically like a man with a beard that when you see a man with a beard and you only know him with a beard, and then the man shaves the beard, and then you're like, oh, you're not the same. Have you ever seen the videos of like kids that have never seen their dad without facial hair?
It's so
and they're like,
cute.
They did wrong.
The dad
for that.
will like talk to them, and they're like, "You sound like my dad, but I'm scared."
Young babies be crying.
Especially when the dad has his face covered and the baby's like this, and the little baby go.
I don't know you.
Yes,
exactly.
No, my dad did that where he messed up his mustache when we were younger, and he had to shave it, and we were like. It was like the smallest piece of hair, but it made a huge,
Oh my God!
Do you get interrupted like in high school?
Yeah.
Okay.
By students most of the time because and it's random stuff. Like most of the time, the most common one is coming in late because they stopped by Chipotle if it's midday, or if they went to McDonald's in the morning. And no lie, most of them do.
Yeah, teacher tax.
So you know what?
Teacher tax, man.
Yeah, teacher tax is real.
Yeah. So I know that like one time I had one girl because we were across the street from the town center, and so
wow,
terrible restaurants.
Terrible. You can walk to it.
Yeah. So one girl came back, y'all. She had an Ulta bag. She had a bag from Cheesecake Factory. She had gotten paid.
How long her lunch break was?
Exactly. She had gotten paid. So she had skipped second block.
Oh, so she was having a ball.
And she was coming to me for third block.
Shopping.
And so she was like, I was like, what is wrong with you? And because she snuck in a side door. Didn't even sign in or out. Just snuck in a side door. Left, came back. And it was like, Miss Rob, like, what you tripping? I got you something.
Do the alcohol. Let's do it. What you give me?
What you got?
Bag. Come here. Let's see.
What you buy me? What you buy me?
No problems.
Yeah. Hey. So those are my interruptions. A lot of times it's like kids late, kids like coming in, like I said, with all types of food and stuff. Drunk kids, high kids.
Drunk.
Oh yeah. Wow. Drunk, high.
We get high kids.
Last year I had a student.
Third graders?
No. Whoa.
Girl.
My school.
My different level.
My school. Not
girl,
me. I have not, thankfully, but it's not unheard of.
Yeah.
No,
unfortunately, which is the sad part.
That's the sad part.
Very sad because
Yeah.
But no.
Okay.
Yeah, I had a student. He was acting off. He's always quiet anyway, but he was acting off. And then I looked at him, and he had thrown up, but he didn't think I saw it in the back of the room. And I was like,
how would you not see that?
Yeah, on the floor. And I guess he thought I didn't see him. And so I looked, and he was like taking his hoodie. He took his hoodie off.
No,
no lie. Took his hoodie off, like literally like cleaned it all up and then put it in his backpack. So then when I went over there, I was like, sweetheart, I was like, do you need to tell me something? And he's like, no. I'm good. Like,
why you aggressive? I'm just trying to help you.
But he was like, like, all kinds of discombobulated.
No, it's not in the book bag. It's not in the book bag.
I'm good. Like, ain't nothing.
That in itself, you interrupted.
And I'm like, but he's like, what? But at the same time, if somebody were to come, what's my evidence?
So wait, question, right? I heard that if they don't physically have it on them, then they can't get in trouble.
Technically.
But you can still alert their guardian.
It's cool.
So if they were like leave, right? Mm-hmm. Smoke, get drunk across the street.
Yeah.
Come back. They have nothing on them.
Yeah.
And you can tell.
Right.
Something's up.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. One of my boys, he came high every day. Like every day.
But you can't do anything about it?
Like, what's the proof? Like, what's the proof?
I mean, but if you're talking to a student, you can tell when they're in.
But then we cross the line of like, we testing kids now? Like,
right.
When I taught 8th grade, them mofos used to be high all the time. One of them, I knew she was high. That thing was eating everything she saw. Mm-hmm. And the food was
crumbs, the drool,
legit.
The slow chew.
I like, God, let me have some more.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Where you get it from?
But you know what like gets to me though is the student who I called out on it because I was like, come on, boo. I was like, you can't be doing this like every day. I was like, you're gonna mess yourself up. He's like, Miss Rob. He's like, you don't understand. He's like, it's the only way I can handle the stuff in my house, man. It's the only way I can handle stuff in my house. So it's like,
see, that's why I can't teach high school.
You know what I mean? And then it's like, but baby, you gotta squash this. And so
was this a senior or
yeah? Mm-hmm. And so he was trying. I said, so like, but what are your goals like? And so he's like, I ain't got no choice but to go to the military because I can't afford to do nothing else. I said, but you're gonna have to be sober for a good 6 months.
Yeah.
So 6 months before he graduated, we were working like hardcore to like I was trying to give him alternatives, ideas, but he ended up not being able to handle it.
Dang.
Yeah.
That's hard.
And here we got like 6th graders trying to vape. Mm-hmm. We caught one of them with a vape. Oh my
gosh.
And he said it was a toy vape. And I said, they only make toys for things they want kids to play with. They don't want kids to play with vapes. No. There's no such thing as a toy vape. I'm like
a child's version.
Yeah, I was like, I was born at night, but I wasn't born last night. There's no such thing as a toy vape.
But you know what I did is I did a lesson with my students on vaping because like there was an article about a student who was an athlete and he had double lung replacement, y'all. A double lung replacement because while he could vape, the metals in the vape affected his body differently. So my students was like, but that's not me. I was like, you don't know that.
A lot of those kids don't know their underlying health issues.
Double lung replacement, barely lived.
Dang.
And then I showed them the article, not an article, it's like an infomercial commercial thing. Mm. The owner, the head person of the Philip Morris, which is the person who makes cigarettes and stuff, he's like, when it came to vaping, to vapes and electric e-cigarettes, they switched to flavors that would appeal to younger generations.
Absolutely.
Because if you can get them addicted when they're young, it'll last.
And they don't realize it's freaking nicotine. Mm-hmm. I'm like, one of the kids was like, "Why? I don't need to vape. I drink air." I was like, okay.
Like,
what? I'm like, you're not contributing to this conversation, but the kids don't understand.
But don't you have to be of 18?
Somebody be buying them for them all the time.
Well, now it's 21, right? I think it's 21 now.
Oh, well, regardless.
It doesn't matter. It does. But,
is that not a red flag? Like,
well, and the guy said, and he's like, we know that we can get teens to be addicted to it. He's like, that's why you got blue raspberry and cotton candy. What adult's going to buy a blue raspberry e-cigarette? But at the same time, he said also adults get informed. And when all the warnings were coming out, he's like, they shifted their marketing to appeal to kids because if you can get them addicted as a child, it'll carry them through adulthood.
Read that, know that information.
So I showed my students that every year, and then I showed them the article with the boy with the double lung replacement.
I love the social media thing you do.
Yeah.
I know I say this every time we're on the podcast together, but she scares the crap out of them.
I scare the living daylights out of them.
Because they don't realize that nothing
they have
leaves
digital
the internet.
Footprint.
Oh, yes.
So I
try to teach my kids that too.
Yeah. I had a lady from the police department who does the forensic investigations. Yeah. And so she can't
pull them up. Like pull up
they're straight.
She comes in and the kids will be like, that's on Snap. It disappears after 24 hours. She's like, I'm sorry, like, what's your user? You know what? You don't even have to tell me your username. And so she'll just like and then stuff will pop up.
Oh,
y'all, the amount of kids that started sitting up and paying attention.
You didn't tell me that I don't need your username.
But what if it was like and they start asking hypothetical questions?
What if my cousin did this? Very specific.
One girl asked, she's like, what if it was like a flip phone? It's not like a real phone anymore. It was like a flip phone that had like internet on it, and you did it, and you sent something. She's like, sweetheart, it doesn't matter.
What about if I delete the account and the account's not?
And that's what she was showing them too.
Bro.
Like what she used as an example is a specific one of our presidents, like their Twitter situation got shifted, and it's supposedly deleted. She went and pulled every one of them down and showed them how you could find it. Yeah. So she said, and she even put herself, out there. And she said, I thought that when I was in 8th grade, this account thing that she had made had disappeared. So she said when she got, obviously in her work, she went and pulled it up and found her own stuff. And she was showing the kids, like, it never goes away. You can't get away from it.
Yeah.
I had kids that were like freaking out because of the nudes they've sent or the stuff they sent.
Yes, especially in high school. I remember when I was in high school, like, when you're younger, everything is very deep and it's very like, it's the end of the world, okay? And not to say those things are not deep, because it holds a lot of weight, but it's kind of like when you're in the moment of certain things, like everybody's doing it, or I just like, you really have no idea, especially like my kids in 3rd grade have accounts. Yeah. And it's like, so great. They're not monitored. Nope. Because sometimes they pop up on mine, or like they'll send me messages and I'm looking at what they're posting. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Like the cursing, the clothes, the dances,
I'm like, you're in 3rd grade. What are you doing?
Yeah. Because like my sister caught my niece, her social media she had created, I think she was like in like 2nd or 3rd grade.
Yeah.
And
I wish I would.
It pops up and you're like,
my baby in 2nd grade, I wish I would.
No, but you would be surprised. You would be.
And we were like,
too easy for
how
them
did
to
you
create
even know how to do this?
It's too easy for them to create these accounts.
Crazy.
It's so easy.
And then what cracks me up is the 10-year-olds and stuff that be commenting on my videos and being like, haha, you're a really funny teacher. I wish you were my teacher. And I look up, I said, how old are you? You look like you a little.
Yes, why do you have an account?
Who
but they look like a teenager.
And then their accounts will get blocked or banned or whatever, and they just make another one the next. But all those videos are still
circulating
in the atmosphere.
And I'm like, with AI and stuff now, that's why they're telling people don't put their kids on the internet.
It freaks me out.
Can I ask, okay, because you guys are middle, high school, how are, like, what's the phone situation?
We have, our kids put their phones in yonder pouches now.
Ours
okay. You have the pouches.
Do your kids do that now?
They're banned. They don't put them in pouches anymore. So some of the high schools have adopted that, but everybody has a different approach. So like they just cannot have them no matter what. But some of the schools have done the pouches.
The pouches work.
Yeah. But even though, so they're banned.
Oh, 100%.
Before
they're banned, but
our governor banned them.
But even
like illegal to have.
I know.
Even with them being banned, so now you don't see them. Like,
okay,
I don't see, you get what I'm saying? Like, I feel like the kids,
let me tell you,
banned.
I don't. I'm telling you, with the yonder pouches, I ain't seen one all school year.
Yeah.
Wow.
See, with high school, it's so different because let's be for real. Like I'll be like, listen, you still got to put your phone away. Like, and same with all, because we at our school don't have the pouches, so like the kids will have them still, and so they know that they're banned, and they know what teacher they can get away with it with.
Right, of course.
So it's not. It's no longer a distraction for my class
because it was so many.
Because my kids don't have to play with me though. That's different. Like my kids know not to play with me. But there's a different approach. Now certain teachers, they're still combating them, but that's on you, boo. I don't know why you're combating them.
No, I get it.
We got like a strict policy for the yonder
So
pouches.
if they're caught with them,
it goes to their parent.
They have to come get them.
And it was so funny the other week. The teacher was like, I turned it into the office, and he's like, no, my mama ain't coming. She said she's not coming. Sure enough, she was not coming to get that phone.
They are like addicted to their phones.
She was not coming to get it. Good. Like, I'm not coming up there. I gotta work. I'm not leaving work early to come there and get a phone before y'all close.
No, good.
Do y'all do? I can't remember if we did fire drills in high school.
Yeah.
Y'all do. Y'all do. I mean, obviously,
it's hectic. My school, we have 4 floors. 1, 2, 3, 4 floors. So it's
gotta go down the stairs.
It's hectic because if we're on the 2nd floor, so 4th and 5th grade coming downstairs,
somebody gonna fall.
So we try to regulate, like, we're on these 2, y'all are on these 2, but it's hectic. I mean,
I can't imagine taking my kids downstairs for a fire drill.
It's crazy.
Somebody gonna fall downstairs because they are pushing it. So it's like
and
fire drill means let's run like some crazy fools.
Yeah, and they act like they don't know where they at. Like, okay, chill.
Like we go to the same place every time.
Chill. We go to the same spot every time. Now, at the beginning of the year, okay, fine, you gotta adapt.
All right.
This episode is sponsored by BetterHelp. So everyone keeps saying, new year, new you. And I'm like, absolutely not. I don't need a new me. I need a slightly less overwhelmed me. A me who isn't carrying 32 students' emotions plus my own, like a Target haul I definitely didn't need, but still bought. What I would love is a version of myself who can breathe for 5 seconds without someone yelling my name from across the room. And this year, I'm really trying not to be perfect. People act like teachers are supposed to know everything, fix everything, anticipate everything, and still remember everyone's birthday, their favorite color, their allergies, and emotional triggers. Meanwhile, I'm over here struggling to remember where I put my coffee or my sanity. That's why talking to someone outside the chaos can help us figure out what's really weighing us down. BetterHelp therapists work according to a strict code of conduct and are fully licensed in the U.S. And getting started is actually simple. You answer a quick questionnaire about your needs, and with their 12 plus years of experience, they usually get your match right the first try. And if you're not vibing, you can switch anytime from their recommended options. No extra pressure and no guilt trip. With over 30,000 therapists and more than 5 million people helped, live sessions average 4.9 out of 5 from 1.7 million reviews, which honestly says a lot. BetterHelp makes it easy to get matched online with a qualified therapist. Sign up and get 10% off at betterhelp.com/TOD. That's betterhelp.com/TOD. Y'all, do y'all get the kids?
Cruise,
do y'all boys?
Oh, God.
I'll be trying to get them out to the parking lot, and they won't walk through the grass because of their shoes.
I'm like, I won't walk through the grass.
I was like, listen, so I was like, I get it. Listen, I get it.
Especially if it's
but y'all,
morning.
if this was a real fire, you know you're going to have to walk through there. And I said, I am one of those teachers, forgive me. But I'm like, let's be for real. Y'all know admin going to come out here because we got to go past the median.
Yeah.
Like, you got to go. Yeah. And it was like, Ms. Rob, I don't mean no disrespect. You know we don't disrespect you, Ms. Rob, but I'm not going through that grass, man.
Yeah.
And so,
if I see a kid take their socks and shoes off, I'll be...
It's so bad.
With the toes out?
Yeah. Have you had a kid take their socks and shoes off?
No.
Okay, because I'm like, I feel
like
he
can take his shoes off, but not his socks. And
I feel like a kid, if they got like brand new shoes,
it in your shoe,
and they really was like, I really don't want to get my shoes dirty. You had to take your socks and your shoes off.
But you know what gets me though is because I'm country girl. I grew up in the country, so I'll walk barefoot outside.
Oh no,
my city kids think it's the most disgusting thing they have ever heard of. So they won't do it. They won't walk barefoot on the ground.
I want you to know. I'm like, so you ain't never went to the swimming pool,
right?
You ain't never went to.
No, it ain't. No, yes, it is.
You will be peeing in the pool.
It ain't different.
The swimming pool and a public road.
Do you think the swimming pool is a public swimming pool?
But on a public road, you could have pets. You could have cars.
You could have pets in the grass.
Ain't nothing ever happened to me, cuz.
On the sand.
You talking about a swimming pool?
Sand in the beach.
One thing about me, cuz I'm gonna walk to the mailbox barefoot.
Same.
I ain't putting no shoes on.
I walk barefoot all the time.
I can't. Nope.
I'm always walking barefoot outside. But see, you're in New York though, right?
Yeah, I'm not doing it.
Okay, I ain't walking
because even like the boys at my school, like they'll take their shoes off for recess because they'll play football and things like that. So we're not messing with up sneakers, and they be playing hard, right? But for me, it's more so like, you don't know what's in that grass because where I teach on the west side of Charlotte, it's kind of like you don't know.
I ain't walking through the grass
there could
barefoot
be
though.
Glass.
No,
there
walking
could
through the grass barefoot.
No, because I don't know what's in there.
I can see the.
So you
I can
walk
see
on
the
stubble and rocks.
It's not stubble.
No, it's
the
not.
The street is paved. What kind of cobblestone street you living on?
Asphalt. Yeah, you can see
with the oil and the gasoline.
That stuff to me doesn't bother me. But in the grass, I can't see.
Y'all nasty.
No, that's funny.
Wait, did you?
You get home and look at the bottom of your foot.
I ain't out there just trapseeing around for hours. I'm walking to the mailbox and back to the house.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna walk around outside.
Y'all was kicking it outside with your shoes.
I see, but I walk.
I mean, I ain't staying out there barefoot.
I mean, it won't be long, but like if it's like I'm just outside sitting out on the porch, or if I'm sitting outside, I ain't gonna put shoes on.
But if I'm porch,
if it's a cookout and I'm out there for a long time, I'm putting some shoes on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I only walk to the mailbox barefoot.
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
So when you hold on, question, follow up. Mm-hmm. You walk to the mailbox.
Yeah,
no shoes on. You walk back. Mm-hmm. You look at the bottom of your foot.
It ain't none.
No,
not that quick.
No,
what's going on here,
Shelby? Where are you living?
Yeah, are you not country? Hold on. You ain't country?
No.
Okay. Because I'm like Mississippi, and you're
Virginia.
I grew up in Tennessee.
I grew up in Spotsylvania.
I might teach in the South, but I'm not walking.
You ever had bologna with hot sauce on it?
I've had bologna
with hot sauce on it.
No.
You had bologna with hot sauce?
Bologna, yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay.
No.
Do you fry your bologna?
Hell yeah.
Until it's crispy around the edges?
Hell yeah.
And then suck up?
Uh-huh.
The tongue. Oh no. No. What? Do you eat what is it that y'all be eating for breakfast?
I don't eat scrapple.
Okay. No.
What?
Okay, so I have
They call it liver mush in
Yes!
North Carolina. In North Carolina, they call it liver mush.
Okay,
It's
I kid you not.
disgusting.
Okay.
It's disgusting.
Small story.
When I lived there, I learned about
dated a guy for 4 or 5 years.
It's
4 or 5
disgusting.
years. Born and raised in the South. He loved breakfast, right? I wasn't really a breakfast eater, but he loved breakfast. And we went to this small grandpa breakfast place. All right, cool. I'm used to diners. That's what we do in New York. We have diners. It's not like mom and pop. I mean, I guess it's kind of mom, but it's more family.
Right.
But I'm like, all right, I'm having my little French toast, whatever. And it's this block. I'm like,
It's a straight block.
It looked like if you go to McDonald's.
It's like stuff mixed together.
If you go to McDonald's and you get the hash brown, it looks like that, but it's brown.
Oh, hell
It's meat. It's a bunch of meat together.
But it's like
what's it called? It's called what?
well,
liver mush.
it says 2 names: scrapple, or you can call it liver mush.
And he tore it up.
They
said,
punish
And you
it.
still dating him for 4 more years? Your mouth is nasty.
I did. But the day he came to the apartment trying to cook that, I said, that's a hard no.
That was a hard.
I said, no.
Because you know, like I learned about that when I was living in North Carolina. Because when I went to college, somebody had invited me over for
This
breakfast.
is what it looks like.
Yes.
What?
It's
I've never seen this in my life.
It is disgusting.
And I grew up in
so my dad
Tennessee.
calls it scrapple, but when I moved to North Carolina, they called it liver mush.
Does your dad eat it?
Yes, girl.
Just listen to
it's
the
a country
name.
backwoods
Listen to
thing.
What the heck?
That's not even.
Now, one thing also but I will give the South this. North Carolina did introduce
got
me
it
to
hot.
grits and stuff. That was good. Grits was good.
They
But
got
yeah.
hot liver.
Y'all don't-
Yeah. So it's probably
Y'all
spicy.
don't have grits?
Yeah. No, I didn't have grits growing up. Not
I
growing
never
up.
liked. We were always an oatmeal
I learned
family.
it.
I hate
We were
oatmeal
oatmeal
and
and cream of wheat.
Oatmeal. We were always oatmeal.
Oatmeal and cream of
oatmeal
wheat.
and grits nasty.
Yes.
Grits.
I won't.
You think they're nasty?
I won't eat neither one. of them.
gosh.
If somebody tried to make me eat grits, I'd
Is
throw
it a
up on them.
texture?
Yeah, but is it
a
I was gonna
texture
say, is
thing?
it texture?
I don't know, but grits and oatmeal.
But you gotta get somebody to make them right. 'Cause
But everybody be saying that. I still ain't. I'm not eating it.
No, if you have some shrimp, there's
Yes.
a place. Oh my God, there's a brunch place for shrimp and grits, and the sauce that they put.
See, I've never had sauce on it before.
Ooh,
Yeah, because I use like the sausage and all the other stuff, but I never seen like a.
Oh my God, in like a nice little bowl, and it's just like, and then
you
you
gotta
go
give it
to
a shot.
brunch, and I get me like
It's
few
so
little
good.
drinks.
It's a brunch thing. What do you say about brunch?
Because I hated grits.
It's just an excuse to day drink.
Oh yeah, we put a whole lot of different names on it. It's the same
Right.
thing.
That's exactly. I had never heard anybody say that until Bree said it one day, and I was like, "Oh shoot, that's really."
And
is
then
what
once
it
it's
is.
brunch, now it's lunchtime, so now I can really drink. And then once the sun goes
It's 'cause
down,
my
it
little
crosses
sister-
over.
My little sister Tanai, she bougie. She goes to brunch all the time.
Yes.
I'm
Going to brunch.
like Tanai, this is just an excuse for your date.
I love going to
100%.
brunch.
Me too.
I love it.
Okay,
It's the best.
so the other classroom interruptions.
Yeah.
So okay, my classroom some days nobody comes in.
Okay.
There's no, but some days it's a revolving door.
In
like
terms of admin.
it's not even just admin. It's like the admin, the
A
counselor,
pass.
a kid needs.
Oh,
a kid.
okay,
I left
okay.
something. Now I'm like, if you left it, it's gonna be left. Don't come back till tomorrow to get it. But the intercom and the intercom, you can tell they feel bad when they interrupt because sometimes it's like 3 or 4 times in one class period. And I'm like, girl, the class period is only
get the
55
intercom.
minutes
Yeah.
long.
I don't get the intercom. I get the phone.
Oh,
But
yeah.
what
You got
annoys
a phone?
me,
Yeah.
what annoys me is the phone is the furthest distance.
Yeah.
Every time it rings, it's always the furthest distance from.
And I'm like running.
Yes.
Because I'm like, I'm coming.
Yes, and God
But do
forbid
you
I'm
have an
in the
intercom?
middle of something. Yes, but they don't usually use the intercom.
use
They
the
usually
phone.
call. But it annoys me because our kids are transitioning, like you call for a kid that's not even in my class.
Yeah.
I hate when they do that. I'm like,
and it's kind of like, for me, it's like if you had the schedule, like you could see it. And usually I don't say nothing. I'll be like, oh, I'll just go next door and tell whatever kid, whatever. But like, it just be those
I don't wanna be
small,
rude, but I'm
yeah,
like,
because
hey.
I get listen, the people at the front, I could never.
No.
I could never do what they do. I could never. hats off to them. I could never do what they do. So I never make a fuss about
that's why
it.
We don't ever.
Yeah, we never make a fuss about it. But I promise you, 7 out of the 10 times, it's not even a kid that's in my class.
But y'all, it's one thing to call. It's another thing to send a pass and constantly knocking on the door with a pass and the kid ain't even in here.
Oh, okay.
Because do y'all get passes? So we get passes. Oh, y'all, your kids probably can't walk around unsupervised.
No.
Huh?
Well, our middle schoolers sometimes can.
Okay, because like oh my gosh, I almost said guidance. My friend,
she said,
my bestie was a school counselor. She would kill me, but because you're not supposed to say guidance counselor anymore.
What's all the name changes, man?
Yeah.
Wait, why?
What is guidance counselors are now school counselors. You cannot call them guidance counselors. They get heavily offended.
What is?
They get offended?
Yes.
Oh.
What is it? Why?
I don't know. Apparently, they said it's like it's like I'm gonna say there you go.
Yeah.
So like the counselor will send a pass, and it's like the students on it, and the nurse will send a pass for medicine. The nurse will, so constant passes or interruptions all the time.
I think one of my biggest pet peeve with interruptions is when other like let's say a student in my homeroom forgot something and another teacher keeps sending those kids back into my class. Like if 5 of my kids, if I told my whole class, make sure you bring your reading homework to reading, and if 5 or 7 of them forget it, don't send all 7 of those kids now into my class while I'm teaching to come and now those kids got to move out of that desk. No, they forgot it.
I can't stand that.
Give them a 0.
If you think about it, when we were little, that wasn't a thing. Like if you forgot something, you need to be more responsible.
Yeah, that gets on.
That's annoying.
Something that's a pet peeve of mine is if another teacher send a kid to my class to sharpen their pencil. Have you lost your mind?
To sharpen a pencil?
It's a male teacher. They don't
have no pencil sharpener?
Reasoning. Right. Use your deductive reasoning skills. Don't you ever send a child to sharpen their pencil and interrupt my state tested subject class.
For a
pencil. And more than one time, baby. You see me disassociating a little bit when I started saying because he interrupted me. And the kid, and it's not like the kid comes in quiet. They come in and they laughing and they trying to disrupt. They trying to center of attention.
Or if a friend in there.
Sharpen your little pencil and get out. And then tell your teacher when you get to that class, don't send nobody else.
No, that part.
Because imagine me leaving my class unattended to come tell you something.
I mean, for real.
And the only interruption I do like though is when my teacher bestie come by.
Oh yes, and I mean, that's not an interruption.
Yeah, at all.
That's not an interruption. To me, that's
y'all keep working. I'll be in it.
Yeah.
And we be in the hallway. Oh, we be talking about what we gonna get for lunch. I'll do that.
Then my teacher bestie be trying to eat. We ain't eating out today, and I'm like, what we eating today?
Yeah.
I have my lunch right there by my desk. I still order that.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Bad influence.
Now see, I'm terrible because I eat my lunch and I order. I'll do a combination of both.
I ain't even gonna say I ain't never
done it. You can't waste it.
I ain't like what I bought.
In this economy, no, you gotta eat that. You gotta eat it. You gotta eat it. I can eat. You wasting money, girl, man. Girl math.
Okay, girl math.
Well, back to the fire drill one though. Like for me, okay, so this is something that, just because we brought it up, I was like, do y'all, if you have fire drill during planning, do y'all go out?
No,
I never have a fire drill during planning.
I've had a fire drill during planning. I'm not going because it's really on fire. I'm not going outside.
Right, but here's the thing though, is that they said it's a safety thing. Like you need to still go outside. I'm like, I ain't got no kids. What we practicing?
I'm not going out.
I already know where to go. I already know the drill.
I already know where to go. It's not like they're gonna come look, right? It's like
how do y'all do tornado drills with big kids? Because the butt cracks kill me every time.
They changed it to where they just sit down.
Oh, really? Y'all
get this with their knees against their chest.
Still have to head down.
What gets me is being a plus size teacher and me trying to be an example and getting up under them desks.
No, why you do? Why you set yourself up there? You set yourself up.
Y'all, it's so crazy because they was like, what you mean? I was like, oh my God.
Not what you mean. They know. They've been in school for how long? They seen it. They set you up. We don't know what you mean.
Fine. I'm going to show you.
They
I
got
under the desk. I was like, can somebody help me out?
Wait, was that an earthquake drill or something?
Yeah.
Okay, I was about to say.
Yeah, because the tornado one is against the wall.
Yes.
Yeah.
But even then, I was like, my knee.
I'm
like, I can't do it.
I ain't getting up under that desk.
Me either.
Why you ain't getting up under
the one I scare my kids about is the lockdown ones. I scare my kids.
Oh, me too, because they play too much.
Because literally, I remember it was like 2-3 years ago. I had one that was just acting a fool during the lock because you know they jiggle the thing. They were acting a fool. When they said it, I said, don't move. They let it up. I said, don't move. They all sat there. I said, do you want to go home? Because I want to go home.
Okay.
And I was so serious.
Yeah,
I was like,
serious.
I was like, you know how many kids don't get to go home? I said, raise your hand if you know someone who's not home right now because they will never come home. And they looking at me like this. I'm like, this is real. In this society that we live in, this is real. I said, I want to go home. 100%. And if you threaten me being able to go home to my loved ones, we got a problem.
We all have had that conversation.
We got a problem. This is real.
Right. Because if you ain't never had that conversation with your kids because they all start laughing and playing, it's like we don't want to have to like make them see the reality of it, but it's reality.
Real. And at that point, it's not even a reality for just them because if you're telling me with my little itty bitty paycheck that I might potentially have to put my life on the line and then you want to potentially make it worse for me because you find that jiggle funny, baby, if that was a real jiggle, ain't nothing funny about it.
No, exactly.
So I kid you not, after that one time.
But if you don't have those conversations,
they don't know.
They don't know, and then they get ridiculous.
You do it to third grade. Yeah. Like, because people are like, they're too little.
No, they have to. Because ain't nobody too little.
Nope.
We see, and there's no age limit. On somebody coming into that school and what they would potentially do. They don't say, oh, never mind, you're a third grader. Let me keep going.
No, that one kid, his video went viral on social media, but he jumped out the window. They were trying to tell him it was a drill, and he was like, I don't care nothing about that. Have you not seen this?
No.
Girl, his description of it was funny as hell because it was just a drill. Like, it wasn't, but he said, they was trying to tell him, they was like, hey, it's a drill. He said, I don't care nothing about that. His mom said,
I don't care nothing about I don't know what you talk about.
His mom said, so what you do? He said, I wasn't finna be like Susan and them over there crying in the corner and stuff. He said, I wasn't finna be no victim.
Hey,
I jumped out the window. He said, she said, you bumped the teacher out the way. He said, I ain't hit her, but I just bumped. She was standing in the doorway trying to tell me it was good. I said, boop. I bumped on out the way. He said, I got on down. He said, I was jumping out the window. They still trying to tell me it's a drill. That man said, I'm not going to be
survival
no
skills.
I mean, but for real though, and like you said, in today's society,
he did not care that they was trying to tell him it was a drill.
Like,
I'm sorry, I gotta get home.
Yeah, things are crazy.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
So that the drills are like, interruptions, but some of the drills I don't really see the point of, because if a real tornado come through, I've been in a real tornado. My college got hit by an F5 tornado when I was and tore my dorm up while I was in there.
Yeah.
I want you to know,
that's
if
scary.
a F5, girl, I was scared. It's raining outside right now. I'm shaking like a leaf. But I still, like, literally, even with their I understand like the sentiments of it, but if you ever see a school after it's hit by a tornado, the first thing you see is the highway tow up. If them kids, somebody getting sucked out.
Right.
At this point, put some tornado shelters in schools.
It reminds me of
which we can't.
Remember when what war was it with the atomic bombs, and they taught the kids, oh, get under your desk, like if an atomic bomb actually something like that was going. I don't know.
Probably around World War II, yeah.
It was like, that's really supposed to help.
I think that it's like a lot. I think at this point, the school system does stuff to just say they did it to cover themselves.
Well, and that's the thing too, though. I think a lot of stuff is just outdated. Like, it's just, it falls under that, well, that's what we've always done.
Yeah.
Well, it definitely needs to be shifted and it needs to be changed and readjusted.
Because I want you to know where I ain't going to be if it's a tornado in the highway. I ain't going to be in there. I ain't going to be at school. I ain't going to.
Don't. I'm not gonna be outside.
I'm gonna be at the house.
You gonna be like, what's Dorothy?
I want you to know that the people that graduated from Union University, we got meteorology degrees, baby. After the tornado that hit,
I bet.
We know when the weather coming. We know once it crosses the Mississippi River that it ratchets up a little bit. We know what the if the Torcon say this, if the BTI indicator is past a certain, baby, we ain't playing.
That's like talking to somebody from Florida about hurricanes.
Yeah.
Anytime a hurricane come, I be scared.
They don't. Florida people,
and then I be talking to people from Florida. They be like, "Yeah, we in the house. We got some peace." I be like, "Yeah, I'm shaking at home in my house, miles away, and you 4 miles from the coast. Talking about you having pizza for dinner." I'm like, and they houses be swaying, and they still be.
It be water in the house. And they like, we upstairs.
But they because they've been through it, like we were talking about.
Same with earthquakes in LA. Same thing.
Yes.
I'm like,
I couldn't imagine.
All the earthquakes that happen in LA.
I know, but like, do they?
They're like, just it's an earthquake.
I couldn't imagine
your building shaking.
Yeah,
this house is falling.
They're like, you get used to it after a while. I'm like,
but it's like northerners with snowstorms and blizzards. I'm like,
Mississippi, if even a dusting come through, we
shut our schools down for even the small percentage
a little bit
that it get a little too cold.
Okay, now listen, let me tell you about crazy weather, because I've said this before, but I've taught in Kuwait. Y'all used to have sandstorms.
See? What is
sandstorm? So you look, and it looks like the ground is coming up to meet the sky because it's just sand. It's like these huge clouds of sand, and it just takes over, and it gets everywhere. But like if you're driving and you turn like your
it comes in.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. And it comes to it gets
the
everywhere.
Air circulates from outside the car.
And so it's a sandstorm. It's the sand coming up.
So if you're outside driving and that happens, like, do people just stop?
Well, it's almost like a thick fog until it starts raining, and then it rains mud.
That sounds like a
But it only rains maybe like a month. I think October was like our rainy month, if I'm not mistaken. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. But in October, I think was our rain month, and it was raining mud. So every time I would hit the windshield wipers, it was just smearing mud. So I was just like, okay. So the
earth really be out here.
Can you imagine if you forget your umbrella that day?
Yeah.
There's no drying
Girl,
off
you look,
of that.
you're just a hot mess. All right, real talk. Every January, we're all like, new year, new budget. And then our bank account is like, haha, no. Between holiday spending, gas prices, groceries, and the emotional support coffee runs, money gets tight fast. That's why I started using Upside. Upside is a free app that lets you earn cash back on gas, groceries, and dining. The stuff teachers are already constantly paying for. And before you ask, yes, it's real cash back, not points, not rewards you forget about, actual money you can transfer to your bank account. Here's how it works. You open the Upside app, claim your offer, pay with your card just like normal, and then you get paid. That's it. No extra steps, no weird math, no clipping anything. And there are over 100,000 participating locations. So whether you're filling up your tank before work or grabbing groceries or stress eating after a long day, there are cash back opportunities everywhere. I personally check Upside before I get gas or run errands because why not earn extra cash back on things I already have to buy? And the best part is you can use Upside alongside your extra credit card or loyalty points. So you're earning even without changing your routine. And clearly, I'm not the only one. Upside users earn over $1 million in cash back every single week. So if you're trying to make your money go a little further this year, especially on a teacher budget, this is a no-brainer. Upside has given back over $1 billion to its users. To find out how much you could earn, download the free Upside app and your promo code TOD to get an extra 25 cents back for every gallon on your first tank of gas. That's 25 cents back per gallon on your first tank when you use promo code TOD.
If I seen a sandstorm coming, I had never seen one before.
I would be.
Look at the world ending.
It literally looks like.
Yeah, take me.
Because it literally looks like.
What
do I do? Yeah, because it literally.
And then
looks
to
like
get it in my eyes.
Yeah, it's bad. And then it's in your apartment. It's all over everything. Like it just gets over everything. Like it's a covering.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay with them tornadoes.
So do people walk outside in that?
I mean,
that might seem a dumb question, but I'm not going nowhere.
It's not good for you. Like it's just the
you breathe it in.
You're breathing it in. Like it's bad. Like
they have those all the time.
No, it's not all the time. But just as often as like rain would be here, it's like
that's a lot of times.
No, not like
it's raining right now.
No, not like that. But it's often, but not often enough to like. I don't know how to explain it. It's not often enough.
Once a week. Twice a week.
No.
Every other week.
Maybe a couple times a month.
That's too many.
You think?
For the mud or for the sand or for both?
No, just for the sand.
Oh, okay.
The sandstorms are more frequent.
When the mud happens.
The rain stuff is only if it rains in Kuwait. And y'all, it's a desert. So it only rains every, the rain season is
your
like
normal
this
is
big.
not.
That's why it's called Desert Storm.
Is that? Oh, wow.
I don't know. I'm assuming.
Oh.
Y'all, I don't know stuff.
I don't know.
I'm talking about the war in Kuwait.
I know what you're saying. Desert storm. Yeah, but it was in the desert. So yeah. Yeah. I'm just not very bright, so I don't know why specifically it was called desert. Girl, I'm just being honest. Trust me, I am not self-deprecating. I'm just being honest. I don't even know stuff like that.
I'm like, I passed my praxis by 1 point.
Hey,
I got a sports medicine degree.
You take it multiple times.
Yeah, legit. You passed it.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Have y'all ever had like any crazy classroom interruptions?
I had, and this might be bad, but a couple years ago, I had a boy in my class that he would push buttons. And there was this one girl in my class, every time he would walk by her, he would touch, and just tap her, whatever. And I could just see she was getting there. She was getting there, right? Miss Eimer, can I go through my paper? Yep. She walked by on the back of his neck. I turned around and all I did was hear it. I heard it. And I said, oh, somebody got it. Good. And I knew it. And he looked at me like this. I said,
look at me. I ain't seen
what you right? I didn't see nothing. I really didn't see it.
Somebody dropped their book on the floor.
Yeah, I know. He was shocked because that was the first time that like she like stood up for herself. And he looked at me like,
you gonna do something?
Yeah, like what I supposed to do? I said,
I don't tell you.
Back to the problem. She got, I said, oh, and everybody was like, oh, everybody, I said,
bro, they be making stuff 10 times worse.
Kids are
middle schools get to fighting. They just punch in air. They don't even land no punches, and the kids like, I'm like, they didn't hit nothing.
Yeah,
they didn't hit nothing. Because you were telling me about
the crazy
the fights that they're in high school. That there's like blood and like
it's
I'm like high school is why we have to do the bloodborne pathogens video.
No, I could only imagine the fights at my school.
The craziest interruption that I have seen, y'all, is this
throwing blows.
This teacher, she's teaching just like normal in the classroom. And his boy had told his boy he was going to get him. Y'all, he went to the classroom, knocked on the door like he had a pass or something to get his student. Went there and there was 2 or 3 of them jumped the boy in class. And the teacher couldn't break him up. These are big boys.
I ain't breaking them up.
Yeah. Y'all, that's the craziest interruption I've ever heard of.
Because imagine coming with a pass. It was a ruse. The pass was a ruse.
To jump a kid in class. In class.
So what? So you just got to call for help.
Yeah, that's it. Well, in high school. Okay,
yeah, what do you do?
Yeah, in high school
that would be
now,
slow.
I'm like I tell people all the time, I'm not a punk. I can fight myself. So
period. Clock it.
So my kids know, and I tell them, do not play with me. I don't care with nobody. You can say what you want to say. Like I know the government says that we are not technically allowed. We're not supposed to retaliate, but let a kid put anyway.
Don't push it right, because
especially if I'm breaking up a fight and you swinging, you know who you hitting.
Yeah, because kids be trying to hit these on purpose.
Yeah, you know who you hit.
That's why I don't break them up.
Yeah,
that's why I don't.
But the big boys, I don't break them up anymore because it's just
anymore is wild because I ain't never broke them up.
The big boys, I don't break up. Like when I was doing like middle school and stuff, okay, fine. The big boys, I don't touch them. The girls, I'm gonna say something, and if they don't break, I'm still, because them jokers is crazy.
I couldn't even imagine. Yeah, my kids will throw blows, but they're little, so it's kind of. And I have the relationship with a lot of my fighters.
Just tussling.
Oh, fight. But I have. Majority of the time, you know who your fighters are, so like I make sure to like create a relationship with them where I be like, yo, like cut it to where my voice is enough to be like, and they tire quickly, so they're not fighting for long. Yeah, they do. They're like, they're scrappy, but they're not doing it for a long time. But I couldn't even, for one, I couldn't imagine being put in a situation where I feel like it's a woman on woman type situation, or put in a situation to where these is basically 2 grown men going at it, and I just have to kind of step back and hope somebody hurries up and gets in there. That's scary.
Well, that's the thing. I've only had one student who tried to fight me one time.
That's a student tried to fight you.
Oh yeah, it was one of my girls. She was like, "Oh, you gonna change my grade or else?" I'm like, "Or else what?"
The little chuckle is crazy.
Yeah, I'm like, "Or else what?" Like,
I couldn't imagine.
And I've had kids try to do stuff like, I've said this on the podcast before. I had a student pull a knife on me.
Now I remember you talking about this. She said, do it. What? Leslie Gray, she said, do it.
I said, do it.
No, you did not.
I said, cut me.
Cut
me.
Do it.
And I looked him dead in the eye. I said, cut me.
Is that not like, because
it's like a shock?
It is, but I know this sounds like I'm.
Oh, it's because you taught
home ec,
consumer family science.
Yeah,
home ec. Don't call it that.
Yeah, and they pulled out a butcher knife, and he was like, he came at me, and I was like, cut me. And I looked him dead in the eye, cut me. And he's like, yo, you crazy. I was like, but here's the thing though, you cut me, you better hope I'm gone, because if I'm not, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna beat you, bleeding or not. Because here's the thing though, like if you act scared,
cutting that part.
If you act scared,
they gonna keep coming.
Right,
but you can't act scared. You can't show them fear. If you don't show them fear, you good.
Right. I had a kid that would literally throw his Chromebook across the classroom. They would throw stuff. He walked up to me one time. I took his Chromebook. He said, "Give me my Chromebook." I said, try it again. He said, give me my Chromebook. I said, use some different words. He said, I said, and I put my Chromebook. I said, and I turned like this. And he said, can I please have my Chromebook?
That's what I thought.
Yes,
exactly.
And he started laughing. Because I'm not finna, because I'm not one to go back and forth. I'm not one to argue. I'm not one to yell. But you gonna get it right eventually, because I'm not budging.
Yeah, I had a student balling his fist up. I said, baby, I grew up in the hood. You ain't scared me. Yeah. You're standing there like... I said, okay, well, are you the big bad wolf from Three Little Pigs? Did you blow a house down? And then he gonna unbow his fist and start laughing. I said, yeah, that's what I thought.
Exactly.
You got what you thought I was gonna do? All right, well, we gonna wrap this episode up. We love you, besties. Thanks for joining us for this episode. Hey, leave your comments. Let us know your crazy classroom interruptions. We'd like to know if you as crazy as we. Follow Teachers Off Duty Podcast. Follow Board Teachers. Follow all of us on our social media platforms. We love you, best friend.
Bye.